absolutely should. This Detroit Pistons is built to compete.
Yo, what's up, guys? I wanted to make this video today to talk about the shocking Detroit Pistons. The Pistons have pushed themselves to a record of 44-38 as the 6th seed to end the season. JB Bickerstaff, the coach of the Detroit Pistons, has done an amazing job progressively developing Cade Cunningham. And as we all know, Cade Cunningham is the function of the Pistons offense and defense. He's a vocal point, whether it comes to him scoring so many points and helping his teammates become better on the offensive end, or getting his guys in the right positions to have some good quality defense and get some consistent defensive stops. Cade Cunningham is an amazing player. He's got such a strong future. And that's what it really comes down to for the Pistons. It's all about Cade Cunningham. How is he going to get this team functioning at the right high level? Cade Cunningham this season has been averaging 26.1 points per game, 6.1 rebounds, and 9.1 assists. He also helped the Pistons before the All-Star break. They went 29-26, the first winning season before the All-Star break since 2009 for the Detroit Pistons. That's saying something huge, because in the last decade, the Pistons have not had much playoff success. They have not made it that far. The last championship season for them was the 2004 Bad Boy Pistons. That was a legendary run. It was Ben Wallace. But the Pistons are finally back. They're the 6th seed, and nobody was expecting the Pistons to be the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. And in the first round, they're going to be playing the New York Knickerbockers, because the Knicks are the 3rd seed. It's going to be a very interesting series, but before I get into that, I want to just talk about the overall season. I mean, Malik Beasley was a big part of the winning season for the Pistons. He was dropping 16.3 points per game, shooting at a high, consistent, efficient level. Because Beasley, his 3-point rating is off the charts. Shooting 41.6% from the 3-point line. And he shot around 3.9 to 9.3 threes a game. Because Malik Beasley is a high profound 3-point a shot maker. Even Jalen Duren, you got All-Star Thompson, who's the main level of the Pistons defense. He does an amazing job as well. His tenacious ferocity on the defensive end, and his cutting, his off-ball cutting, is amazing on the offensive end. And this Pistons team has just really found the groove, and they found it right at the right time. Even though they went 4-6 in their last 10 games, that doesn't say much, because the way they've been playing as a group says a lot. They might have lost the last game of the season against the Bucks. They did lose that in overtime against Pat Connaughton. Pat Connaughton dropped like 42 points in that game. The Pistons are ready, though. This is going to be a very tough matchup for the New York Knicks. As a Knicks fan, I'm a little scared, to be completely honest. I know how good the Pistons are. I said it since the beginning. I thought they were going to be like one of the most surprising teams in the NBA. Yeah, I said this before the NBA season even started, and I was right. I mean, yeah, but they proved me wrong. They played better than I thought they were going to be, but I did think they were definitely going to be a playoff caliber team, because the weapons they have, and I especially saw it with the veterans they had on their team, like Malik Beasley and Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris coming back to the Pistons, he was going to have a big impact, and he did. I mean, maybe not the biggest impact I saw. It averaged around 15 points per game, somewhere in the middle there. And he's arguably what a lot of people say is a very consistent player. Got to respect that. As for this series against the Knicks, this is going to be very interesting and fun to watch. I do see this series as a very strong defensive performances from both teams, because both teams really like to prioritize their defense. You got Tom Thibodeau for the New York Knicks, who loves the defense. Even though the Knicks have had some games where I found it very questionable about their defense. And they're giving up way too many points, because OG Anunoby is the best Knicks defender. I do want to see OG Anunoby on Cade Cunningham. I think that's the best matchup. If Jalen Brunson is on Cade Cunningham, I'm going to be very, very disappointed, because Jalen Brunson, don't get me wrong, he's not a bad defender by any means, but he's not a good quality defender, put it that way. He can get steals here and there, but he's not going to be able to stop Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham is too tall, so I really want to see OG Anunoby on Cade Cunningham. In the last game that Cade Cunningham played against the Knicks, Cade Cunningham dropped 36 points and 8 assists against the New York Knicks, and the Pistons ended up winning that game 115 to 106. Jalen Brunson only had 15 points in that game. Granted, he was coming back from an ankle injury as of recently, and also he only played 29 minutes in that game, so he didn't play like a whole lot. I'm really trying to think like how this series is going to grasp up. I do think the series is going to at least go 6 games. I really do think the Pistons have a good chance at honestly beating the Knicks. I know the Knicks are the better caliber team, and especially in Madison Square Garden. I don't think the Pistons could handle that Madison Square Garden level. Knicks should be able to win at home. Jalen Brunson, he should still have a great impact. I don't see the Pistons stopping Jalen Brunson too much. But overall, even if the Pistons do wind up getting eliminated in the first round, let's say, this is a very impressive season for the Pistons. And you can't take it for granted as they take that next level up next season. They dealt with a terrible Jaden Ivey injury, and it turned out he was going to miss the whole rest of the season. I literally love Jaden Ivey. He's got so much energy up and off the court. You know, he loves to drive in for them layups. He's also a quality three-point shooter. Pistons, they definitely got a bright potential. They made that trade for Dennis Schroeder earlier in the season. He wasn't that great in like the first couple games that he came to Detroit, but he's picked it up. He's a quality bench player. You know, he's very smart. Dennis Schroeder. I think Schroeder will have an impact in the playoffs. Schroeder's got some type of level of prowess, especially on the bench. I don't see him as a starting player, though. He was pretty good with the Nets. Well, let me know what your guys' thoughts is on this Knicks-Pistons series, but you gotta say, the Pistons are the most shocking team when it comes to the record and their overall performance from the whole season. They're a strong caliber team. Let's see what the Pistons can do in the first round. JV Bickerstaff against Tom Thibodeau. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Take a look at my lifestyle right now, a lot for me to lose.